Kicking off your Monday here on Weather Channel Live after I would bet that a lot of eyes were on what was happening with the weather this weekend, in particular, Hurricane Aaron just absolutely exploding.
Yeah, and I still think there's people who think Hurricane Aaron is coming to the U.S.
Yeah.
And thankfully, it's not going to make landfall in the U.S. The confidence is high there. We have the confidence growing in that. But there are going to be impacts, especially in the Outer Banks of North Carolina.
Chris Bruin, Felicia Combs here to map it all out for you. Those indirect impacts are going to be what we're talking about, and they could be big ones. We are already seeing some evacuations for portions.
But we had really nice weather this weekend for the big hot air balloon festival there.
Yeah, I mean, just a little toasty, but it could definitely be much worse when you're talking about wanting to see those hot air balloons and be up in it. Still staying hot, though. You can see our heat alerts up that we've got across this region where you see the bright pink. You guys know it all too well so far this season, right? Extreme heat warnings have been quite a part of the summer across that region so far.
And you'll notice a big difference. Look at the overnight lows in the 80s for places like Little Rock, mid 70s here for Atlanta and Raleigh, 80 degrees in Tampa and New Orleans. We'll hold on to a few showers and storms in South Florida, but most of us staying dry. Maybe a sprinkle or two, a few storms here in Central Arkansas. You're probably hoping for that because otherwise you're not getting a cool down.
Yeah, you definitely want a little bit of rain to move in to cut into that heat. Across the southern plains, temperatures are going to be a bit on the warm side for places like, say, Dallas overnight. And then you can see tomorrow, hot is going to be the word. Triple digits in Dallas and Shreveport. Maybe a few storms there in OKC, but in general, a lot of us in that region are just staying hot and dry. Heat also the story here, Chris.
Yeah, extreme heat warnings for the Grand Canyon, which is still a popular spot. So if you're doing that long hike down into the canyon, you got to be prepared and start early before temperatures really climb. 106 in Las Vegas, 109 in Phoenix, still topping out near the century mark there in Salt Lake City.
Temperatures only going to get hotter as the days go by there across the desert Southwest. Meanwhile, we're watching another round of storms here across the Midwest. The ground is already very wet, so that possibility for flash flooding remains. We've seen it over and over, especially in places like Milwaukee and Chicago, where we're adding more rain tonight. Tomorrow, though, things will clear out a little bit.
Can you see the front, though? 91 Cincinnati.
Look at that difference.
69 in Marquette. Speaking of cool front, this almost fall-like. Look at 44 in Bangor, Maine, Boston, 56. And Felicia, our highs tomorrow. Does it get better than this? For mid-August?
Unless you're trying to go to the beach. Meanwhile, this might be the last day to kind of get it in there because beach conditions along the East Coast are going to deteriorate in the coming days with Aaron moving northward.